guys, Jem here. I know. Jem, you're blonde? What the hell did you do? I've been getting that like all day, but I had some people who say, oh my god, I love your hair, it's so cute. But I decided to go blonde. I've been meaning to do this for a couple of months now, but finally I was able to have the time to actually do this. Since my awesome twin sister, Cindy, did my hair for me. And we were able to finally have a date to meet up and do all this. So, that's all, I guess, about my hair. But anyway, I'm going to be doing a book review for King of Bad by Kai Strand. And since if you didn't watch my last video, my phone does not work. Like, you can't slide it at all. You can't use the touchscreen, so unfortunately, I cannot use that for, like, covers and stuff. So I'm going to have to use my camera. And it's not really that good of quality looking at the camera from another camera. It's King of Bad by Kai Strand, the first book in the Supervillain Academy series. I absolutely loved the book. It was really good. It came out last year in July 1st of last year. And it was really good. I finished it this morning. And I've already started the second book that Kai Strand had sent to me. So let me read you the synopsis for King of Bad. Jeff Mean would rather set fires than follow rules or observe curfew. He wears his bad boy image like a favorite hoodie. That is until he learns he has superpowers and is recruited by Supervillain Academy, where you learn to be good at being bad. In a school where one kid can evaporate all the water from your body, and the girl you hang around with can perform psychic sex in your head, bad takes on a whole new meaning. Jeff wonders if he's bad enough for his SVA. He may never find out. Classmates vilify him when he develops good manners. Then he's kidnapped by those closest to him and left to wonder who is good and who is bad. His rescue is the climatic episode that balances good and evil in the superworld. The catalyst, the girl he's crushing on. A girlfriend and balancing the supers is good, right? Or is it bad? And let me give you an author bio. When her children were young and electricity winked out, Kai Strand gathered her family around the fireplace and they told stories, one sentence at a time. Her boys were rather fond of the ending, and then everybody died. The end. Now an award-winning children's author, Kai crafts fiction for kids and teens to provide an escape hatch from their reality. With a selection of novels for young adult and middle grade readers and short stories for the younger ones, Kai entertains children of all ages and their adults. Learn more about Kai and her books on our website, www.kaistrand.com. So, the book, King of Bad, it was a really good book. I enjoyed it. Like, it was sort of like Sky High in a sense, but it, like, not really. If you guys know the Disney movie Sky High from, like, a couple of years back. It was, like, all, like, if you got superpowers, you went to the school to learn how to use them for good. But in Kai's, in the main character, Jeff's case, he has superpowers, he finds out he has superpowers, and then he's a villain. He has to go to a school and use them for wrongdoings. And this book was really good. I honestly enjoyed it since, I don't know, I like things like with powers, like, what if, like, people like us had powers? Like, how do we not know that these powers actually exist and these kind of people exist, you know? So, there's always that speculation, that wondering if these things are actually real. Because, you know, all things in your imagination, anything that you think of, was, like, real or reality at one point or another. Like stories that people make up, it's usually all true from one point to another, but then when it goes on, like, when it's passed down through the generations, it is warped, and people just do not believe that it's true, you know? So, most likely, way back in the distant past, people had superpowers, and then, you know, evolution started, and people just started losing them. And so in this book, Jeff finds out he has superpowers, has to go to a school for villains called SVA, Supervillains Academy, where he meets people and a whole lot of stuff happens. His best friend, well, you're not supposed to have friends because you're not good, and it was just a whole thing with his parentage that started all this. And so, as the story progresses, he starts to fall in love with this girl, Oceanus, who can, like, control water. Then this girl, Mystic. I keep accidentally saying Mystique. But Mystic, who can, like, control, like, mess with your psyche and everything. And then his sort of friend Source. And then a whole lot of stuff happens. Betrayal, a sort of friendship, the world, like, kabooms. It's really crazy, but it was really enjoyable. It was a short book, around 217 pages, give or take. But it was honestly very enjoyable. I'm currently reading the second book called Polar Opposites, that I will give you a review on next. After Polar Opposites, though, since I'm, like, a little bit into the book, I will be reading 13 Reasons Why by Jay Asher. I know, it's like, oh my god, you're finally reading it? Yes, I will be finally reading this since I borrowed this from my sister Cindy. And, well, it's just that we don't see each other much since we live separately. And I finally am going to be able to read this book after all this time of wanting to read it. I heard very good things about this, and I've been wanting to read it for a while. It's been on my to-read list. And so that is the book I'm going to be reading after Polar Opposites. So again, King of Bad, 8.5 out of 10. I'm not going to really say too much more since it was really good. I'm so glad that Kai Strand, like, sent me the book because I just really enjoyed it so much. And I'm hoping that there's a third book. I'm not sure if the second book had left off in a cliffhanger. I have not gotten that far into it yet. But I'm just hoping to finish it soon. So I guess that's all I really have to say. So I guess I'll see you later. Bye!